2-2, Game 5, Push versus GRA in Day 2 of the Golden League. Who will be the first victors of today?
Only the future will tell.
Dana.
See Tribolta going east instead of to the middle this time around. See if that's going to pay off. The AMX-90 is also going this way, but he quickly turns around.
Yeah, Tribolta's going to go ahead instead on his own and try and find out what's going on, which is much more sensible decision.
Yep.
But he runs
too much sliding, but the AMX hadn't reloaded or just didn't want to take him on.
There he goes. He stops to take the shot, but as you know, the MX-90 isn't so good at the move, but the Bison was able to take down his track, and that was Tribolta's very much lucky break, but he drives in front of the AMX, who decides to back off instead of finishing him off. Now, we've seen them make that mistake before where they let him live, but they trusted their artillery to get the kill. However, it missed by a meter. That was incredibly close. However, this is interesting. Anglochek has moved to the front and I guess was trying to get a few shots off at the AMX in revenge.
Yeah. We're seeing very defensive play here in the last game with the T69s and the AMX 1390. No losses so far, but heavy damage on the T50-2, which is really limiting what he can and probably will do, because he has to see the perfect opening before fully committing.
This is really interesting from Push. They've fell back. They've all fallen back right to the base, and I don't think we've seen them do that before. And this is out of their depth. Are they throwing away their tried and tested strategies in favor of something a bit more risque? And we just saw the T2 light get taken out on the far side of the map.
Yeah, we saw Tribolta shooting at some bushes just randomly, just trying to freak out whoever was sitting close or around. But there was no one there when he finally got spotted, and the T2 got taken out very quickly. One shot, since it is a one shot to almost anything on the map.
Yes.
Including apart from the T2.
The shield of the T2 is at speed.
Yep.
So we've now had the first casualty of the final battle, and we can see that both teams are taking this incredibly seriously. They do not want to lose their first games. Remember, this may be day 2, but for these teams, this is their first set of battles. So Push do not want to go down without a fight, and Red GRA do not want Push to take this. So we're seeing Push being in a bit of a difficult situation with their only scout left at 104 HP. They don't want to sacrifice him and send him forward to find out any information. So yeah, at the moment, GRA is looking in a very comfortable position to take this this set.
Yeah, and going to a very, very defensive position right now. We have a T69 on top of hill using its gun depression, and well, it's not really aiming that far down. So can it get its gun further down? I'm not sure.
Which one's that? Sorry.
T69. They're both sitting very close, and one of them is sitting on the hill.
I think that he must have a little bit further to look down, because otherwise he's in a very silly place, and he wouldn't be just sat randomly. However, he is at only 374 HP.
Yeah, so he has to be very, very careful, because they've lost 2 of their eyes, because tanks have 2 eyes just like any human, and they're dead even in the scouting department, apart from, well, I would say dead even, because the T50-2 is down to 1 shot from anything as well. So it is on the same terms as the T2 as of now. Ooh, seeing very slow action here, but the T69 of the Red GRA has just been spotted in the middle.
I guess they've realised that the Push team have fallen back. GRA haven't sent out scouts either, so they don't know what's happened and why Push are invisible, where they've gone. But they have lost a lot of HP. Look at it. 374 HP is all that remains of one of their T69s, and their scout tank is down 104 HP. So they've lost a lot of HP already, which means that GRA needs to be aggressive because Push just are worried that they would lose a straight out fight with that much HP lost already.
Yeah, we're seeing very, very, very careful play here by both teams. By Ratino just sitting there using the 50-meter rule, making some camo with that smoke screen of dirt. I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think the smoke screen's going to work. However, we do see Minx going forward on the other side, trying to find out what's going on, lighting them up for the GW Panther. I do not think he's safe there from artillery, and we could see some losses coming here just purely from artillery. Red GRA are in the good position of being able to slowly push forward and deal with the damage. However, a draw could take place here, which means that the overall set will be a draw. 2-2 will be the final result if this ends up in a draw.
And no one will continue. Or, well, they'll of course have their their points and total standards.
Well, they only get 1 point for a draw, I believe. 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. I believe how it goes.
Okay.
So this could end up being a draw, the first draw of the season. Whoa,
Yes.
my camera goes mental. And we have nothing going on. GRA are obviously starting to get a little bit desperate. They do not want this to be a draw, and they're now pushing round. Here they all come through on the east and the middle, trying to take Renato down, but the T-69s from the base are going to try and support. However, it's not enough. They are doing a lot of damage though here to the GRA team. The GRA team are all down to half health, and we're seeing that the T-69s in the base have already unloaded, and they need to quickly fall back to make sure that they're not overwhelmed. Both of them are in cover, trying to slow Red GRA down so they don't have an opportunity to reload. But on the far side of the map, we have the little push from the AMXs, but they're stopped dead by the defensive push. However, this looks actually quite bad for GRA. They've shared their HP around. That's very good damage sharing. However, down to less than 200 HP for each of them. 1 goes down, 2 goes down. Oh, the GW Panther managed to take out the T-69. Now this is 2 shots left for the T-69 for GRA, and only 1 shot remaining for Push's Stig. Will Stig, or does Stig, have 2 shells remaining to be able to take him down? Or is he getting him into a different position to allow the teammates to come and support him? Oh, the first shot bounces, but the GW Panther says, I'm not having any of that. You're going down, sir. This is incredibly close.
Yeah, so here's the question. Should the T-50-2 has gone, who just exited the cap zone, should have gone there or should have gone straight for the DW Panther, making some confusion there? Because the DW Panther once again shows up and is close to being the deciding factor in this game as well.
Well, the SU-26 just hit the GW Panther, was unable to kill it. Here comes the T-50-2 trying to finish him off. He's 25 HP, but the GW Panther gets him. This is so good again from GRA. It's all based around that GW Panther. Push ignored it this time at their peril, and they're down now to 2 tanks versus the 3 of Red GRA. If they do not kill that GW Panther very quickly, they are in so much trouble. I'm not sure they'll be able to get out of it.
No, this actually looked like it was going to be in the favor of Push, because they really did get some great shots off on the pushing force. The 3 tanks are just pushing in. They got some. Ooh, he got taken out by the T-69 from the base, and now they're down to the SU-26.
It still could win, but the SU-26 proved himself last time to not want to act upon this sort of situation. If he had done that last time and forced a draw, Push would actually be up a game right now. So, you know, I'm not sure if we got the faith in this man, but we're hoping for the best here for Push. If they can do a good shot against the T-69, he could kill him, but no. GRA's doing the same strategy as before. We're going to go cap. Both the Bison and the T-69 are in the cap circle, which means they will get the win. He has to be moving. Why is he not going back to base?
He's way, way, way too slow. With 2 ticks per second, he's not going to make it back. He's going to take some lucky shots, if any.
Well, let's see for the lucky shots. I'm not seeing them.
Aiming.
Why is he aiming? There's no need. It's lucky. 1. Nothing.
Oh, the reload speed.
2. Nothing. He's got 1 more shot left. Silence. The tense. This is tense. Will he get it? No. GG. We have the victors. And that is GRA. That was incredibly close. It could have gone either way. And we have our first victory of the day. Wow. Let's look at the stats quickly as we update the results for you there. And I'm guessing it's the GW Panther. GW Panther got 3 kills, again being ignored by and large by the team. And Push have suffered for it. Push didn't know what to do in regards to the GW Panther. And the GW Panther was able to kill 3 tanks again and do a large amount of damage. So again, I believe the GW was the linchpin of the GRA strategy, and it did do them good favors, and they did manage to get that victory in. I'm happy with that result. They well deserved. Both teams did incredibly well, and yeah, basically they deserve it. I think that was a very well deserved victory for them.
Yeah. The GW Panther really did well, and picking it showed that just like yesterday with the Rage, it really paid off to bring on that GW Panther or KV1S, but the GW Panther of course did the most damage in both the games, and it's just also a huge random factor with the HE shells, or the, if you decide not to go for splash damage, if you miss the premium shells or the regular AP shells in this case, because it's not really needed
Yeah.
with these low armor tanks, but it's all about hitting or not hitting and taking that chance of bringing a tier 6 artillery. That really paid off.
It really did. And well, every single battle they had that they won was based around the GW, and every time Push won, it was based around shutting down the GW. So it feels to me that Push didn't learn the lesson. They didn't actually figure out that the reason they won was because they shut down the GW. It really didn't feel like that in the last battle. In the 5th battle, they didn't base their strategy around that, and they lost. So that might be something for them to take home with them.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm guessing that they just expected to see the exact same lineup, because we've been seeing the exact same lineup all through last night, apart from a few teams which decided on bringing in a few goodies to entertain the people, or
Yep.
as we saw, win. So entertaining is
I like entertaining. I like entertaining.
Yeah, I love that as well.
Just updating our overlays for you guys. Sorry about the lack of talking. That's the reason why. I'm just making sure that you guys have absolutely as much knowledge as you can about what is going on today. And where is it? Where is it? That one there. Okay, done. So the results for tonight and the upcoming schedule is GRA versus Push, 3-2 victory to GRA TM. Next battle, Fast Loss versus New Start, and that is coming up next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So after that, we have GRA versus Rush and LOL Team 1 versus Unity. So stick around for that. I will show you the splash for today. There we go. And next is Fast Loss versus New Star. Previous result, Push versus GRA TM. Don't go anywhere. The next battles are starting soon.